you're going to get grabbed. There's going to be a lot of resets of neutral and damage to be had. Min Min is really good at invading that space without having to sacrifice her own stage positioning to begin with.
100%.
So, you're going to see a lot of Dabuz again, just playing from a distance, keeping Min Min at base, so that way, he can operate and get a lot of damage without having to sacrifice his own sanity and damage as well. So.
And that's what it's all about, yo. I think another good thing that Min Min does too in this matchup is that she doesn't allow Peach to kind of float around on stage for free. As you can see, the looming threat, as always, of that Ram. I mean, really, it is orange, but that Ram does not allow her to stay at that comfortable distance between like the ledge and like coming up off the ledge that she wants to be in. So, but of course, Ling to think a little bit out of the box. But I mean, you don't make it the top 48 for no reason,
Yeah, I will say Ling is one of the best of the Peaches at being able to touch you once and make you pay for it with your sock. I've seen it time and time again where all Ling needs is that one opening, and it's a down tilt into whatever he wants it to turn into, and it usually results in a sock. So if I'm Dabuz, I totally understand why you want to play from a distance here. However, you have to be careful in instances like that where you try to go for the, read 50-50 up close and get the grab. That time coming up all right, though. So.
Yeah. Okay, nice. And very smart to save that jump as well. That's going to be key in this matchup. I think Dabuz, of course, is always on the ready for any sort of ledge trapping or off-stage pressure, especially with Min Min. That's kind of just in her DNA. Off the mark with the grab, and there's the dash attack. Very smart, and let's not get it twisted. Min Min can kind of bang up close, too. I got up smash, I got down smash, I got nair. Nair with the mega arm is kind of dangerous. It's kind of like a sock and bopper, but way more heavy. And
more fun than a pillow fight.
Yeah,
sure,
that's right.
No, I agree. Min Min's up close to us definitely, I feel like, are slept on. But again, good job there from Min Min, or from Ling, being able to fade into that area where Min Min does have those blind spots and is able to come out on top there.
That's right.
In the first stock.
That's exactly how this matchup should go. Beautiful stuff right here from Dabuz, and yes, more fun than the pillow fight D because it put Princess Peach to sleep right there. So beautiful gameplay as we're seeing kicking off here. This is really good. I think we're going to see a lot of it just kind of go really slow and then put one opening and that's it. It's kind of easy come, easy go in some of these exchanges.
Yeah, again, the punish is going to be huge here, and unfortunate stuff for Ling there. Unfortunately, Dabuz getting sent back towards the stage on that down air. Because again, as good as the character as Min Min is, her recovery is definitely where she's the weakest.
Yeah.
That tether just unfortunately does not have the same oomph as you look for in a character you paid good money for.
That's right. Is all money good money? I feel like, what I'm saying, paying for Min Min's kind of like drug money or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you got it, but at what cost? No, all jokes aside, Min Min is the perfect drug in a lot of cases. And I think in a matchup like this, Min Min is certainly the right pick. Dabuz, of course, playing absolutely out of his mind right now. Despite still staying in a deficit, the beautiful thing about Min Min is that even, lead, deficit, doesn't matter. This character has a pretty cut and dry game plan, and the game plan is so lopsided, so prevalent, that it doesn't matter what the percents are. I can keep this game plan working. Yep. Doesn't matter if you got that parasol, okay? You're out of here.
Yeah, and that was a great awareness there from Dabuz, knowing that Ling was going to recover low. We have to Mr. Saturn on deck, though. Not sure if Mr. Saturn had any ploy in that. However, definitely, did not make things a little uncomfortable there for Dabuz. Do not want to be stuck in shield while Mr. Saturn is in present. He will break it. So.
No. Now, Mr. Saturn's looking exactly for that. He's like, is that a shield? Be a damn shame if I broke that. Be a shame.
Wouldn't it be so random if I broke it?
Dude, could you imagine if I just jumped at you and broke? Oh, my God. Could you imagine if I just tried to jump towards the ledge and I just couldn't make it? Okay, tries to hit the parry slow. Unfortunately, cannot hit the Mary Poppins back to the ledge. And unlike Mary Poppins, who is practically perfect, that recovery was anything but that. Beautiful stuff right there from Dabuz.
Yeah, again, those last two stocks show why this matchup can be really favorable for Min Min. Dabuz was able to force a long-distance parasol recovery from Ling, on that second stock, and then all you had to do is just tee it up for the Dragon Laser, and that ended that stock relatively quickly. And again, same thing on that last stock. Dabuz able to get a good opening off stage, force Ling to recover from a distance, and at that point it's just target practice.
It is.
So you're hitting a moving, a slow moving target at that point, and again, it looked really good for Ling on that first stock, but unfortunately Dabuz, being the ultimate litmus test for most players. Like if you can hang around with Dabuz, you can probably hang around with anybody. He's a great barometer for skill just because of everything he brings to the table as a competitor.
Yeah.
So, we'll see if Dabuz saw anything in that matchup he might not have liked. Again, what I've seen a lot of this weekend is a lot of people who win the first game and then switch off of their characters. I don't know if there's just a brawl thing this weekend or if it's something in the water across most games, but Dabuz is going to be sticking with the Min Min, riding a hot hand so far. And look at how comfortable. He's squinting his face like, yeah, I like this. Good.
And despite being this close to the Hudson, tri-state, the water is very drinkable here. Okay, believe
Great
it or
tap
not.
water.
That's right. We have wonderful tap water, and it's really good to cook with. That's why some of our bagels are just so goddamn delicious.
I'm
now,
saying.
On the topic of cooking here, Dabuz was cooking with the right grease in that last game. Really got to give it to him. You know, again, not allowing Ling, or Lingus, because he's just one Ling. The artist formerly known as Ling.
Yes.
This is just Ling these days, all right? You know, not allowing him any free places, you know what I'm saying, to float around. Can't quite find those openings in. And then those few opportunities where Peach overextends, whose overextensions are pretty telegraphed. Dabuz, like, you've walked right into my trap. You come in with dash attack, I'm a pivot grab. You know what I'm saying? You hit my shit with anything, I'm going to up smash and down smash. So Dabuz kind of giving us the full extent of what Min Min can do inside and out. But there's the back row again. Not a good area for Ling to be in.
Yep, again, you see Dabuz applying his pressure. Good use of the up smash, like you mentioned. I'm close. Ling is definitely no slouch. Up smash, down smash, dash attack out of shield are all really good options for Min Min. There you go, Dabuz able to, you know, fight off this pressure string from Ling. But again, Ling doing a good job getting around the initial arm hit, and, you know, still able to apply some pretty good pressure.
Now, I talked about it before. Again, the utilization of rushing in and going for dash attack, that was so smart from Ling there just a little bit before. Goes in, and then actually goes for the fade back, lets the grab come out because Dabuz is expecting an overextension, gets him off stage and punishes accordingly. And then, of course, Dabuz in a very Dabuz style way silences the audience and, you know, evens up these stocks right here. So 1% right here separating both of these two phenomenal players. Ling, of course, here playing very well, double up air.
Yeah, there we go. Good grab there from Dabuz. I think right at the max range where that grab was going to reach. So going back to right setting up, you know, camp in the center stage because, you know, Min Min's ledge and your ledge are two completely different ledge distances. So, you know, you definitely have some room to play with there.
That's right.
Ling able to reset with a grab, though. Gets a double bear. Almost gets the third one there. Ooh, that's exactly what you need.
Too much booty in the dress. It's too much. I've been there. I get it, man. Sometimes you start backing up and there's ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nothing. It's like, brother, I'm about to fall off stage.
Yeah, you're just Smithers in that one meme.
That's right.
Nonetheless, though, what Dabuz has done a great job of in this set, Rod, is being able to stop the bleeding. You know, Lingland's not been able to populate a huge lead. And there we go. The Megawatt is going to, once again, interrupt this party here.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And then again, like you said, time and time again, Coop, and I'm so glad you brought it up. The ledge, my ledge and your ledge, they look the same. They not the same, though, my friend. Trust me. And I think Dabuz has proven that point here very thoroughly, but can't take anything away from Ling. Of course, knowing how to, again, bait out those grabs from Dabuz has kind of made all the difference here. Then, again, you got that projectile, the turnip. It is a projectile, you know what I'm saying, for better or for worse, depending on the situation. But no matter what, you have that tool that helps you get in between Dabuz and them arms, makes the task hand that much better. Uh-oh, I'm caught in the corner, though. Please help.
Oh, okay. Nice job once again from Dabuz. This is, again, so much pressure, you know, being able to be applied for such a safe distance. They're going to get a weak hit bear, but able to get the strong hit as a follow, but still having a hard time netting the kill, unfortunately. You know, Dabuz doing a good job not letting himself, you know, get in position for the big hit.
Yes, absolutely. And I think, again, that goes back to just kind of like the fragility of this matchup. This matchup is going to go like this for a good chunk of the match. They're going to play it slow, and then sooner or later it's going to be one big opening, and that's going to be it. So the name of the game, I think, for here, play to each other's weaknesses. You know, we know exactly how you guys put on percent. It's very telegraphed, and might I even say it's very linear. Like, I know exactly what you want. I think the duality of the matchup is, hey, but here's this one Achilles heel you got, and I'm going to play to that like no other and try to take you off stage.
Exactly, yeah. You know, again, it's been a lot of bend, not break from Dabuz. You know, there's obviously been instances where, you know, Ling very much knows what he's doing, able to get, you know, navigate around the minefield that's Min Min's arms. And when he's able to get in, he's able to get the hits in. But we saw those instances again where Dabuz is able to, the ability to have an offstage presence, not having to be offstage, is an insane concept. And Min Min's able to do that very well. That was almost a huge hit.
Oh, you ain't right, Ling. You ain't right. I like that. Yeah, I'm so glad you brought that up. I mean, this time I feel like Ling is just kind of like imposing his will a little bit more. Look at him. He just rolled and said, oh, this is a nice beanie you got. Down smash.
You can't have that.
Right. That's my purse. I tell you what, boy. There's going to be, I don't think there's anything funnier than like Midwestern or just like Texas talk. I tell you what. Because it's never what, it's HWUT. What?
I love King of the Hill.
That's right. Well, I tell you what, this matchup is going anything but good right here for Dabuz. But again, just the way that Min Min's designed, no matter what the league deficit, whatever. She has to kind of play the same game, which is a curse and it's also a blessing. I think he can kind of come out and favor the Buzz here because of how well he's been playing in the corner. Back throw into the dragon breath, and they don't get no spicier than that breath right there, man, taking that stock on Ling.
Yeah, great rebound there from Dabuz. Again, there's been a lot of instances. That was Ling's first instance of being able to, have a lead and kind of sit on it for a bit, and for Dabuz to be able to just pretty effortlessly, get back into the swing of things is huge. Again, puts Ling right back into blender here, generating a lot of offense, with the Dragon Arm and the Ram.
Oh, man. This is a mini game right here. I thought this was break the target. My brother in Christ, you are the target. Oh, damn.
I am the Senate.
That's right. Oh, my God.
There we go. The Dragon Laser once again going to take that stock from Ling on winner's bracket stock right now. The Buzz looking to move on in top 48. Again, one of that very much I'm sure the new crowd favorite after a lot of the top seeds dropped out this weekend. Looking poised to move on a winner's side right now.
And it's certainly going to be a task within itself. I think the Buzz just has this way of slowing down the match, even to a crawl, a standstill, if you will. But things still kind of feel like it's in his favor. Even when he's not the aggressor, even when he's not the one kind of imposing his will, his ability to slow the match down will always separate him from, good top professional talent. But in a case like this here, again, you're kind of at the mercy of Min Min's recovery system, and I think Ling has done such a phenomenal job. Ling has done a phenomenal job in exploiting the weakness that is that. But Ling right now really struggling to find his opening. The Buzz playing such a good job of just keeping Peach at bay.
Yeah, the Buzz knows, on any sort of overcommitment, he's going to eat a lot of damage from Ling. But again, doing a good job keeping a percent lead, keeping the distance between him. Now you see the megawatt is out right now, so the Buzz trying to end it sooner rather than later.
You got to make sure your cross-ups are on lock. If they're not in a good position, I will go for Nair out of shield, and depending on what arm I have, that could be your worst nightmare. Oh, yep, can't get too close. Hands off the beanie, homie.
That's going to take a step back, sir. So. All right, so the Min pays off for the Buzz. Again, we aren't sure what character, you're never sure what you're going to get out of the Buzz. There's a couple of different characters that could be coming your way, but the Min proved to be successful there. Again, what do you do against a character where they have a very specific area of effect bubble? Once they're able to get in your wheelhouse and do a lot of up-close damage to you, you keep them at bay. Some people use sword, the Buzz chooses to use arms. So
that's true. Yeah, that was just that double backer into almost a triple. And even if you miss, you're still kind of caught in a bad spot because now you have to play is this going to hit me into the stage? Am I going to have to stage take? I think Ling, of course, again, played to the Buzz's weaknesses very well. But regardless if the Buzz played to Ling's weaknesses well or not, there's just, again, a very cut and dry, very lopsided gameplay that is Min. And even when she's losing, she still has the pacing of the match under control. And you got to get it between her and them arms. And sometimes it's going to come at the courtesy of a trade. And sometimes that's just not the game that Peach is designed to play. I mean, she will trade, given the percents, but not fresh out the gate. She's looking for clean percent,
Yeah, it's definitely a tall, task to ask for on such short order. But again, the Buzz is going to be the one moving on in loser's bracket. We see the fist bump there. Nothing but sportsmanship between these two. So,
love that there from Ling. Clean stuff is always, friends. If you just tuned in, is Apex 2022, 7 long years. Well, technically, there was that 2016 Apex. 2015 to now, 7 long years, and we finally back. Okay, Cooper and Rod bringing you the action. Ling and the Buzz. I can't think of a better combination of talent right there, just representing the beautifulness that is Eastern Smash right there, all under one roof. Yeah. Coming through. Ling busting out the Peach, no surprise there. Thought we were going to get the Rosa. No Rosa. Okay, I thought we were going to see it, but we talked about kind of the danger that is Rosalie and Luma in that matchup. She's just not built to be the tank. You know what I'm saying?